everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. So with that, let's get up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover, because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I have to admit to a little bit of surprise on that play call. Short yardage and they got spilled for their efforts.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
From day one in the NFL, Jerry's Bird has been an interception machine, and now he's added excellent tackling and range to his game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Got a man, it's Brown. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nate Stupar able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. It's complete. Flainer, right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
To throw is Breeze. Oh, it's a straight pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tim Hightower, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on a 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic. And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. 2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the 1st. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Breeze now on first down. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 37 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shreds the tackle. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. Let's see how they attack him here. On the right side, caught by Green. That one goes for 24 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Roethlisberger, a screen to Bell. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here in the NFL on EA Sports. So we've got a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Brown, the lone receiver, left. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Bryant has it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. So in Week 15, Brandon Cooks had a monster game. But you go back to Week 11, not even targeted in a big win over the L.A. Rams. I think that Sean Payton, their head coach, he wrote down a note that said, okay, no more of that. Let's make sure Brandon Cooks gets the ball. And boy, did he perform against Arizona.
But the numbers have been a little up and down, but more so up. I mean, this is a talented guy with a bright future.
Yeah, it certainly is. What did he have in this last game? 7 catches?
Yeah, 186 and 2 touchdowns in that Week 15 game you mentioned.
He can flat out fly, and he also runs routes with great intelligence.
Now Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And quickly they get to the line.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Breeze going to sneak it. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that man that just toted the rock, Mark Ingram, closing in on 3rd place on the Saints' all-time rushing list.
And how about the names out in front that he's closing in on? Because Deuce McAllister's #1 guy for them. Number 2 was George Rogers, who had won a Heisman Trophy when he was at South Carolina. And Dalton Hilliard. I'm proud to play. I actually played against Dalton Hilliard in college when he was at LSU.
Yeah, he was at LSU. You were at Tennessee, and you won that game against him your senior year, didn't you?
Well, actually, I think I was a freshman that year. He might have been a senior, but we got him that time.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They come out here in the I. On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, did you just try to coax me into thinking you was running the toss?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
I knew you was going with that quarterback sneak.
A few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. That's a good one, man. I can dig it.
Now they'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead, and they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
No, I like it just because I do that to my little brothers all the time. I'm like, I'm finna do this, and then they do the same shit.
Kick it off in the second half.
Yeah, so I can dig that. That's the funny shit. Somebody else think the same way I do. That's funny shit.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm recording us right now, man, so
you really can't hide
I'm kind of upset that I'm losing.
Right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary
target.
I
can see what you're doing. I just can't stop it, man.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
What's your record, boss?
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
What's your record?
And
yeah, what's your record? What you got on your record right now? Oh, no shit.
Now on first.
There we go.
It's intercepted.
I told you, I was seeing what you're doing. I just can't stop it. I needed my guys to be in place.
Pick 6. Steeler touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there.
700, huh?
I love seeing pick 6s.
That's cool.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Ooh, I like it, son. Oh, man, I just picked the kicker again.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Oh, no, hell no. Now, when I respect your game, I know every point got to count.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I believe in the momentum switches in this game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You could go from losing by 21 to winning by 10 in a matter of 2 minutes. So, yeah, I get this game a lot.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
I'm having difficulty figuring out.
They run with Hightower. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really well.
There we go.
For Cooks, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I had to figure it out, bro.
Around the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back on the field.
I just hope I don't throw an interception to you the moment
long
back.
drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Get that route up top.
Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh, my God. That's a house call.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time.
Nobody
and
there.
Third down.
Yeah, nobody there. Oh, God.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. They'll come out in the pistol.
Man.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now it's Roethlisberger surveying the field. Now he's flushed out left. And this is going to be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating.
Yeah, I'm going to have to challenge that. I think it was close. I'm going to have to challenge that.
The hit pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8.
Nope.
Where are you going to go with the football?
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
Fuck it. Every point counts.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. You took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player or not.
It's a good game, man. I give
it
you
didn't
to
pay
you,
off
man.
for him.
It's a damn
That's got to
good
be
game.
so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Saints. And they're going to speed things up here. Slot man moves right. Now Hightower.
Oh, he's too slow.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right.
Got it. Oh!
That first half.
Oh!
I know the great ones always think to themselves,
that disguise
just
good.
hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Oh.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
I can dig it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his
right
quickness, but also
here.
for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Get him.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to sack him for a loss of 6. So the defense has put them in a tough spot at 2nd and long. Snead, the receiver, in motion left. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
I'm looking for that after them runs you got on me.
That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
I don't know what y'all want to do today.
It's Breeze.
Oh, nice.
Caught. It's Thomas. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I hate when that happens. Right?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
Oh, I know. I said right.
Coach,
I hate that shit.
Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
It don't never make sense.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel
well, you probably going to need all 3 of them.
Boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing.
Ah, he's open.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, partner, recently we've had a lot of MVP discussions. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you. A guy like David Johnson having a great year, but his team's below 500. Should he be able to win the MVP award?
Personally, I think so. I think what always hurts a guy like David Johnson in that position is if you have other people having monster years as well. So for a lot of voters, the tiebreaker is who's having a better team season. And that's what ends up eliminating guys like David Johnson. Despite the year he's having, in any normal deal, David Johnson will be one of the top 2 guys for the MVP race. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Yeah,
third down and 8 now.
Me, right, these little out routes.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
On that little out route in the beginning.
On third down, Roethlisberger goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Roethlisberger,
better catch it.
Completes it to Bryant. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down.
Come on.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit,
Cover
but they'll
3.
say it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Roethlisberger will throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Triple coverage. Good D. Good D.
Picked up by the safety, Jarris Byrd.
Damn it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Another pistol look here. So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Oh, mother.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. just need the receiver in motion left. Breeze to throw on second down. Shakes off the sack. Here as he's taken down. Ricardo Matthews in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
It's too good a game, man. How much respect to you and yours, man.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Shit, and Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. To throw.
Safety. No safety.
He throws there incomplete.
Oh, man.
Third down, and we know that's not unusual, especially if essentially he's going to pass the ball. But I guarantee you that when that play call came in, the last instruction wasn't the play. It was, you know they're going to blitz. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Be ready for your hot routes and get rid of it. He did, but that one was incomplete.
So a short drop, but he's able to
I'm
get it
start
out. And this is a good
to
kick.
This man, and he
now
still
Brown.
can't get him. Oh, this one fast.
Well, nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger.
He's there.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to
one-on-one with the linebacker, baby.
Take it off for a Steeler touchdown.
I'll take those odds.
32 yards. And the Steelers
As I said, I'll take those odds one-on-one with the linebacker.
And he knocks it through.
Woo.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Right side, it's Snead.
I knew it. I was like, I might have wrong D.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
On the carry, it's Hightower.
I'm trying to
Able
get
to
this
break
W.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now hang on here. Timeout called. Timeout called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They go again with Hightower.
Yeah, that's it.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. This is Hightower. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they'll try the ground game here.
There you go, James.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They come out here in the eye.
Here we go. Like 50, like 50.
In motion left is Thomas. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram.
Way to get off that block, boy.
Brings up 4th.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
He missed it.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
Well, I got 8
seconds
trying to get in field goal range.
The guy is immune.
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Bryant with a catch right side.
Good game, man.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?